Welcome to my very first YouTube stained glass experience. Here at Saturday Morning Glass, I really wanted to take an approach of building nostalgic characters from the past. So I started with a random pull from a jar. Let's see who we pulled. Boba Fett. There were many images I could take and create, but I decided to go with an OG favorite of mine. Can anyone tell me what this picture is from? Leave it in the comments below. I start by just sketching the outline, getting the rough idea of it. Even though this process looks pretty quick, it takes me quite a while. I use the program called Procreate. It's on my iPad, and I really have just fallen in love with the process of drawing and creating projects. Here I went ahead and divided the picture into fourths. I really wanted the outside of the stained glass to kind of resonate from the center, so this is the best idea I came up with. And here is a final reveal of my stained glass picture. Overall, I'm very happy with it, but I didn't know at the time how difficult I made the project. You live and you learn. There's definitely some cuts that are either impossible or very difficult, but I knew I was going to figure it out on the fly, so let's see how it works out. Day 2 started with taking the image from Procreate and getting a template cut on my Cricut. After getting my sticker cut out and getting everything peeled, I laid out on my glass. I really tried to design it in a way that flowed well with each piece of glass. There really is some great benefits to the stickers, but there also is a couple drawbacks you'll see later. Overall, the placement went great, and then I'm on to cutting. This is the first time I have cut glass since high school, and we only did it once in art class, so it was a huge learning project. The running pliers were very straightforward and easy to use. You just score the glass and then snap it. The grozing pliers, on the other hand, have still been a little bit tricky to figure out. Some of the pieces went together so well, like this shoulder piece here. I continued on with just cutting the glass and laying it out. It was quite a long project, probably too big of a project for my first time, but oh well. On to day 3. Here I set up the new grinder I got. Definitely left myself too much work. Duly noted for next time. Try to cut closer to the lines so I do not spend hours here at the grinder. I am a woodworker by trade, so honestly using the grinder to me was very straightforward, relatively easy. Just take your time, just don't get in a rush, don't push too hard on the bit, let the bit do the work, and the process overall went very smooth and straightforward. Here you can see some of the successful pieces that I had. I didn't know at the time though that the stickers were not matching my template, and some of the stickers fell off. So I really had this mix up between following the template on some pieces and following the sticker on some pieces. It definitely left big gaps here and there. I knew I was going to have a hard time eventually, but I knew this was my first project and I just wanted to power through. So we're on now to copper foiling, something again I haven't done in forever. I found this part very satisfying. Like I said, even though there was gaps, this made it feel more finished, made it feel real and possible, and I was really proud with how it came out for my first time. Just take your time through this process. I really try to line up each piece of glass, push over the edges to start, just to kind of get it in place, and then come back with a burnishing tool and just go to town with it. Here's the tool I was talking about. I try to get all of the edges on the face of the glass pushed down first, and then I come back to the edges and just apply pretty light to moderate pressure to make sure that copper foil tape is activated and it sticks to the glass. Here is everything foiled, and now on to day 5, soldering. This is definitely the step I was most nervous for. I watched a ton of tutorials, tons of videos, and honestly just gave it my best shot. Here you can see some of the gaps I was talking about. I saw some people online film with copper wire, so I tried to do the same. Another big learning lesson for me was holding your project down somehow. I just decided to kind of go for it, which was a huge mistake. A lot of the small pieces moved from the other side of the project, opposite of what I was working on, and that is 100% something I'll fix on the next project. Like I said, I know there was big gaps, but by not holding my project down somehow, the gaps got larger and larger and larger, even in areas that had no gap to start with. So that's definitely a mistake that I need to correct. I know the soldering does not look beautiful, but like I said, I haven't done this in 20 years. This is the first time, and honestly, I'm just proud of myself for giving it a shot. I did come back on a lot of the areas and try to touch them up just for practice, and those looked better, but I have some work to do. We all have to start somewhere, and honestly, I'm glad that I have this video as documentation of where I started. Really getting better as a skill set just takes perseverance and practice, and I'm ready for it. Here is the final process of what to do. I decided not to put patina. I honestly should have come back with black patina, but I was ready to just move on to another project and take this L for what it was, kind of a lesson in the project. I went ahead and make sure I clean the glass really thoroughly to get all the flux off. I start with Dawn dish soap. I also use flux remover and just scrub to the best of my ability. And here we are. Let me know what you guys think. Honestly, not horrible. It's an original design. I drew everything. I took a lot of risks in the whole project, but overall I'm just proud of myself for getting out there and doing my best. Let me know what projects I should add to the jar, or if you guys have advice. Thanks so much.